Hello and welcome to a brand new Android app development series. In this series, I will teach you the fundamentals of Android app development. After learning these fundamentals, you will be able to build your own Android application and you will also able to publish your Android application on Google Play Store. So I will be making a multiple video series on this topic to cover all the fundamentals of Android app development. The link to the playlist is given in the description below, so make sure you check out the video playlist. So this is the first video, which is an introductory video in which I will give you a little bit overview what to expect in Android app development series which I am making. With that said, let's get started. So let's talk about who this course is for. First is the student. So if you are a student in school, college, or a student who is interested in learning Android app development, then this course or tutorial series is perfectly designed for you. Second is the passionate for Android. So if you are a person who truly loves Android ecosystem or truly passionate towards building Android application, then this course will tremendously help you to understand the fundamentals of Android app development, and this will also teach you how to build Android application so you can turn your passion into a monetizing hobby. Third is the entrepreneurs and indie app developers such as me. So I myself am an entrepreneur and indie app developer. The link to my Android app portfolio is given in the description below. But if you are an entrepreneur or a small business owner or an indie app developer, or if you want to become an indie app developer, this course will be helpful for you as it will help you to build your application and go from the ideation stage to full-blown Android application. And you can also build an Android app for your own business, which is my plus point. So a lot of people ask me, should you learn the Android app development, especially in the age of AI? My simple answer is yes, you should learn Android app development even in the age of AI, because it is very obvious that AI is a great tool which will help you. But AI is not going to replace any software coders or Android app developers, especially in the senior level. In fact, in the age of AI, AI will help you and speed up the process of Android app development. So yes, definitely in the age of AI, you should learn Android app development. Next is what you will learn in this course. First is the IDE setup, that is a Android Studio. Android Studio is an official IDE which you will need to learn Android app development. In fact, Android Studio is an all-in-one IDE. From writing UI code to testing and debug application, Android Studio is the only tool which you need to install on your computer. Next is the fundamental concept of the Android. In the fundamental concept such as UI design, database, file input output, API libraries, architecture, backend, as well as app publishing, we will cover all of this in this tutorial series. In UI design, I will teach you the Jetpack Compose as well as XML layouts. XML layouts are a little bit older, but Jetpack Compose is modern. But as a beginner, I will suggest you to learn both of it as it will help you. In a database, I will teach you the RoomDB, which is used as an official DB for Android to store local values. And in file input and output, I will teach you how to read and write files in your Android application in programmatic way. In API libraries and architecture, I will teach you the most common API libraries and as well as the architect platform which will help you to build Android application. Now architect is also important because if you want to scale the application or if you want to optimize the performance, then architect is important. In backend, I will teach you how you can add the Firebase backend in your application, as well as I will give you a little bit of overview how to build your own backend in Node.js. Each and every application requires its own backend. So just the knowledge of app in itself is not enough. You need to have a little bit of knowledge of backend. So I will cover all the essentials for the backend in this course. And the last is the app publishing. Once you develop and build an application, you need to publish it on Google Play Store. So I will teach you the entire process of app publishing, such as creating your own app listing, screenshot, description for your application, icon, etc., and publish your application on Google Play Store. So that's the bird's eye view of entire course in which I will cover all of this. With that said, let's move on to the next topic. Now before you start this course, here are certain things which you need to learn Android app development. These are the requirements. The first requirement is the basic knowledge of coding, that is either Kotlin or Java. In fact, Kotlin is the official programming language for Android. Previously it was Java, but now it is Kotlin. But Kotlin as well as Java both are used in Android app development. If you are dealing with legacy code, then Java is mostly used, but in modern Android app development, Kotlin is used. So knowledge of Kotlin is important, as well as knowledge of Java is also important. But Kotlin is first, Java is secondary. And if you have knowledge of both of these, then it is a plus point for you. But having basic knowledge of coding is important to learn Android app development. Second is you will need a good computer. So when I say good computer, Android app development require a really good computer as compared to the web app development. In web app development, you can take any old laptop or any old computer and you can easily learn web app development. But in Android, you actually need a really good computer which can handle the compilation process. So as per my experience, here are the requirements which you will need to learn the Android app development. Processor should be Intel Core i5 or Ryzen 5 at least minimum. In fact, more higher processor is always better, but these are the minimum requirement. For operating system, you can use Windows, Linux or Mac OS, any operating system. You can use any operating system. So when it comes to the RAM, I think the RAM is much more important, because when you are building Android application, processor can speed up the process, but if you have a shorter RAM size, then your process will get slowed down. Having a RAM with a large storage capacity will give you more space for caches during the compilation process of Android application. So if you are a student or a beginner who wants to learn Android app development, you should have at least 16 GB of RAM or at least around 16 GB. But if you are building a Android application in a full-blown production, or if you are building a large application, then 32 GB is a sweet spot for RAM. In case if you want to run the virtual device and test your application on Android virtual device, then definitely higher RAM size is much more important for you. And when it comes to the hard disk, SSD is always preferred because SSD is faster. So that's it for introduction, and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget, the link to the entire playlist and entire video series is given in the link in description below. With that said, have a nice day and bye bye. See you in the next video.